Hey guys, it's Fitchery123 here, and welcome back to another video. This is episode number 32 of the West Ham United Career Mode. And to start off here, we have a game against Rocket Bottom Derby here away from home. So again, I'm really sorry. I said I would double upload yesterday, but I just didn't have the time to make this episode. I already have the next episode made because it's a live episode, so I could have edited that, but I just couldn't get enough a quiet time to record this post-com. So you will be getting 2 videos today. This one will probably go up around lunchtime again, and then this one a little later. So hopefully you guys enjoy the episodes today and this week throughout, as there'll be more live episodes tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode will be live, as well as the next few coming up. But to start off this episode, we go up against Derby County. Of course, as I said, they're in last place, so this should be an easy win. Hopefully we can get the 3 points where necessary. And we're just about to get into the January transfer window, so it's really important to get wins here, as just in a few episodes we return back to Champions League action. But it's a pretty big game, and hopefully you can get the win here. As well as this game, we have a game against, I think we have a game against Sunderland again, just after playing them a few episodes ago. And then finally we have an FA Cup game against Birmingham. So some new action here with the FA Cup in this episode. But the first chance in this game comes to Derby. Has a Bradley Johnson on the ball, going for the shot, but it goes just wide. Here a great chance from the free kick from just outside the area. Dimitri Payet steps up, puts it over the wall, and it hits the top of the crossbar. A great chance to lead 1-0 just a few minutes into this match, but going just over the bar, or going just over the goal and hitting the crossbar. But a chance now for us again, as we started off brightly in this match. Cartabia on the ball finds Noble into Obiang, who finds Dimitri Payet, who scoop turns really nicely, going for the shot and hitting the post again, or hitting the crossbar again. Getting really unlucky in these first few minutes of the game. And now Derby return with a chance from Vidra, and the former Watford man, putting it wide. And as we go on the counterattack again, Obiang leading the charge on this left-hand side, keeps going, gets past Russell, and tries to get past Christie. Turns him, puts the ball in. It's a really slow ball, no one gets to it, and Payet's there to finish the dinner. Put it past Carson with not really a powerful shot, but just into the bottom corner, and makes it 1-0. So a good start to the game. Great way to end off the half with a goal, and I was really feeling good in this game. It should have been like this. We should be leading a team. We should be leading with a team like Derby that we're playing right now. So it's good to get that goal before halftime, and hopefully you can carry that momentum in the second half. As we get a chance, another one before half, a great ball over the top into Lotani, chests it down beautifully, going for the shot, but Carson's there with a good save. And eventually they clear it away. So we had some pretty good chances in this match. Try to get one more here from the cross before halftime, but the referee calls for the half. So a very good half from us. The only thing I was just worrying about is, something could happen. Derby could get a goal. Other than that, we were playing very well, and going to the second half feeling very good, and definitely thought we could get the easy 3 points. And from kickoff here, we start with the first chance of this match. Payet on the ball. Finds Cartabia down this right-hand side. Cartabia takes a touch, scores it back into Payet, but a good save by Carson, and eventually his defense bails him out there. So we had pretty good chances. Carson actually had a pretty decent game, and as Derby tried to get a chance, we passed it out of the back stupidly. Vidra on the volley goes straight into Arrizabalaga. Here now Thorne with a chance. Derby had a few chances this match. Ince loses the ball, but wins it back. Finds Johnson into Thorne, but his shot goes wide. And here, as Derby were pushing men forward, we were on that counterattack. Clarion as a sub, sort of got around the defender, and then Fernandez went through on goal but missed. A great save by Carson again. And as it got cleared away there, we couldn't create anything from that. But the game ended like that, 1-0. Good result. We definitely could have won 2-3-0 if it wasn't for the Derby keeper. But the 3 points is the most important thing as we had out of that game. And now we can focus our attention onto the transfer window, as that was on December 30th. So the transfer window pretty much begins right here, as we do some player training as well. But the first thing, the board says that our defense has been bad this season, but I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be signing anyone in that position. we first look at the players in the youth academy, just remove some of the players that don't have over 90 potential. And we have a lot of good players. We have that one Belgian left back who looks really good too. So he could be a good player. And we're getting really good players here, as you see, from Belgium. A lot of good prospects. And as it was the last month, I just signed some of them up, and then eventually I released them just because we have the money. And I just wanted to see if, they had pretty good potential. So because the two, not all three scouts, just the two scouts in Italy and Belgium finished, let me know in the comments down below which countries do you want me to scout. To go to North America, Asia, South America, Africa. Just let me know down below. Where do you want me to go for these next 6 months to end off the season, to which countries, and I'll be sure to add them, and if not, I'll just scout my own countries. But as we keep advancing on through, we got a lot of good players there, and I just checked to see if all of them, our youth academy is really filling up, so I just checked to see if most of them had good potential and overall. But going to the second game of this match, second game of this episode, we're going to be going up against Sunderland. If you guys remember, last time we played Sunderland, we lost at the London Stadium on Christmas Day. It was a really frustrating fixture, and we just faced them like a week or two later. As I don't know if it's like that in the Premier League, but if you face a team more towards Christmas, then you seem to face them like in January, very soon after. It's just the way they schedule things sometimes, but it's kind of weird. So we go up against Sunderland. Of course, that man Jordan Pickford, you just saw, had a monster game last time, and it looks like he'll probably have one again. He always seems to play well against me, and hopefully this time we can get the win. It was a really frustrating result last time, and I know this is going to be a difficult match because Sunderland are going to play defensively. We're going to probably get a lot of chances, but it'll be difficult to score, especially trying to get past Pickford. But we have a strong team out today, and hopefully you can get the win and keep on pushing. Keep pushing up this table. Other than Stark, it was a pretty strong side, and hopefully you can get the win. So the match kicks off here as we start off with the ball at the Stadium of Light, and the first chance in this game comes to Sunderland here as Jack Rodwell on the ball, former Everton and City man going for the shot, but Arrizabalaga makes a pretty good save, and from another free kick this episode, Payet going for the strike, just goes over the bar. He's getting so close in this episode, but can't put it into the back of the net. Here we get a chance from the free kick, a great chance, and Payet hits the top of the crossbar. He's just been so unlucky throughout this episode and can't put anything into the back of the net. And that's how the first half ends. So we had some pretty good chances there, hitting the crossbar, of course, and that free kick just going over the bar. And going into that half, I was feeling pretty frustrated again. Because I knew a match like this was going to happen. And as we go into the second half, it was very uneventful. One chance here in the 90th minute as Sacco on the ball, putting the cross into McNair, but it goes over the bar, and that's how the game ends. So we come out with this game with a 0-0 draw. Very poor performance, a disappointing result. The chances we had to score, I was just really frustrated, but just Sunderland are my bogey team, I guess, and I just need to get past them in the next season when we play him. But Jay Clark goes to Grimsby. He had really bad potential. I don't even know why I signed him up. And Bayern wanted a better contract, so we offered him, as well as Preciado, striker. I sent in a pre-contract because he only wanted 6,000, and the team valued him at 15 million. So I thought it would probably be around like 78, 79 overall, and for only 6,000 a week, like it's a low risk deal. So we'll probably sign him on the Colombian striker, and he'll probably come into the next season. Eventually, we give him like 10K. So that's not big of a sum, and he'll be a good striker, especially if we might be selling Caleri or not keeping Mayoral for next season. But to end off the episode here, we go into a game against Birmingham City. This is the third round of the FA Cup, so this is a competition the board want us to do really well in, and I'm setting a high priority on this just because in the Premier League we're not doing that well right now. My goal is to qualify for the Champions League again, but it might not seem likely as we're kind of struggling in the Premier League right now. So hopefully in this competition we can get to the semifinals. I'd like to win the FA Cup, to be honest, or get at least to the final, but we'll see how we progress on through. It's a pretty rotated squad. Sanabria starting up front. You guys just saw he got an offer from Wolfsburg, but I'm not letting him go. He's actually been pretty good when he's gotten the chance to start this season. Ribeiro starts in goal as well, and pretty much made a side with 11 changes, but I still thought we could get the win. It was a pretty strong team out, even for a reserve squad, and hopefully you can get the win. But the first chance of this game comes to Birmingham as Fabrini on the ball. The Italian tries to find someone. Byram gets the tackle, but he gets it back, but a shot is saved by Ribeiro. Here now we get our first chance of the match. Kabamin finds Fernandez. Fernandez into Masuaku down the left-hand side. He puts a great cross in into Lotan, but goes over the bar and out for a corner or goal kick. And here to end off the first half, Birmingham get the ball away, and we go into the halftime break 0-0. So it was a pretty quiet game overall. Not really a lot of chances from both sides, but I still think we had the quality in the second half to progress on through to the next round. I really didn't want to play a replay just because, the added fixture congestion never helps us out, and hopefully that won't happen. But in the second half, we get the first chance as Sanabria on the ball finds Kabamin into Fernandez, who tries to turn his defender but keeps going, shoulders past him, finds Sanabria, who turns, getting around his defender, and a great strike with his weaker left foot across the keeper as he puts it away and makes it 1-0. So a great start to the second half, just 15 minutes into it, and we get the goal that'll hopefully take us into the next round. So great finish there by Sanabria. He got around his defender, got the space that he needed, and put it across the keeper. No chance for the Birmingham keeper, and we're up 1-0. So it was a very good second half, and we tried to add another goal as Antonio on the ball finds Sanabria again. Great ball back into Antonio, but couldn't finish. Those driven shots are so OP this season, or this year in FIFA, but I couldn't put that away for some reason. And we had a lot of chances, but Birmingham tried to respond with their own. As a great ball into Fabrini, a great chance one-on-one, and he puts it away. So it's 1-1 here, and it looks like we might be going into replay. Just 15 minutes left to play, and it was really disappointing goal to concede. I put in Henry for this match, and he just lost positioning there. Was caught ball watching and didn't come back, and Alvedio was trying to chase him. He had no chance, and eventually puts it past the on-rushing keeper Ribeiro, and makes it 1-1. So it was level now, but I still thought we could get a goal in the final minutes of the game as Lotan on the ball finds Mayoral inside. I put a driven pass in. I didn't really know why he was covered in space, but the guy takes him down when Mayoral gets the ball, and the referee awards a penalty. So we have a chance here to win this match 2-1. As you see, Morrison takes him down, a definite penalty, and it looks like Antonio will be stepping up. Mayoral was injured, so I definitely didn't want to put him on it. So Michael Antonio steps up, puts it down this left-hand side, and makes it 2-1. So great ending to this match. We just have 10 minutes left, and we're up 2-1. It was a pretty good performance from the side, and hopefully you can end off this game with a win, as we played pretty well this match. A lot of players impressed, and Antonio puts it away here, makes it 2-1. And surely sends us into the next round of the FA Cup. So that's how the match will eventually end here, as I think we try to carve one more chance out, but Birmingham don't have the time to go for a goal, and that's how the match ends. So very good result. We're into the next round of the FA Cup. Great to see. The board will definitely be pleased with that, and a good match overall. A lot of players played really well, and that'll end off the episode. We just have I think some transfer action, and then we'll end off the episode there. But it was a pretty decent episode. We started off with the win against Derby, then we drew against Sunderland, but then we went through in the FA Cup. So it was a decent episode in all, as we do some player training. Lotan's an 81 overall, Brandt almost 84 as well. Preciado declined his first contract. I think we eventually have to offer like 2 or 3, and then he accepts. Offers have come in for some players, but I've just rejected all of them. Like for Lanzini, Dybala, they're not going anywhere. For Clary, however, if I can get like 17 million, he definitely can leave the club, as he's had a pretty poor career at us and hasn't really contributed to the team that much. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, it'd be much appreciated if you have to like and subscribe. We end the episode off in 11th, so hopefully in the next one we can improve our place. But other than that, have a good day.